So, I had a bad day today. Not because of anything else. Like, it started off pretty great. I went for a ski. I was pretty smart about it. I woke up, I was happy. I came back feeling great. And, then it's just every single time I try to forget what happens and I try to be happy, it just comes back and it's the worst. At the moment, I am perfectly fine. I'm safe in my house and I still feel so unhappy and unsafe and I don't even know why. And I wish there was something I could do to make it better because I hate this.
So, I figured out what it was when I was actually out of the country. That I had zero control over what had happened to me. And when that happened, I was just so hurt. Because I never thought that someone I thought was a friend of mine could do something like that. And this resulted in a lot of things. I was admitted to a hospital, and after that, I came out and I actually did want to die. At no point in all of this did I have true control over anything in my life. Everyone and everything was trying to do everything they could to micromanage me when the last thing I needed was that. Well, I had to regain control in order to feel whole again, or I thought I did. And in that, I became overly promiscuous, and I started to go for other things, and resulted in it happening again. And I should have known with that. And often, I always thinking about how I could have done better, and how I could have fixed it, or done something different, made a decision that could have changed what had happened to me, but I can't. It's something that I still think about all the time. It's never ending and it's relentless. I never stop thinking about it. It's like this constant cycle, like how could I have stopped it? How could I have prevented this? Where did I have control? Where did I lose control? And it keeps on going. It's constantly moving, and at no point in time does it stop. Or did it stop? And I was so trapped in this world, and I had no one to talk to about it, because in our culture, girls don't talk about this stuff. It happens. But tell anyone, I have to keep it in, and I became so numb after that. So numb that I didn't feel. I just did. After that, I just kind of held my head in a sweater. I always had my hood up. I just couldn't. My ability to speak to my friends. I detached myself completely. Or I'd give them these really, really fake smiles and pretend that I'm okay and say I'm fine.
And that was the same relationship with your parents and your family?
Mm-hmm. I kind of lost it with my parents and my family. I didn't lose it per se, but I lost my ability to communicate. I was afraid that my parents would ask me these questions like, how did you get yourself in that situation in the first place? How could you have controlled it? What could you have done to have stopped it? How was it your fault is basically the thing that I was constantly worried about, because I didn't know. All of what had happened to me was such a blur afterwards, because I was still very confused about it myself, as I am. He had them so convinced that it was everyone to just give me a dirty look, and I was called slut, whore, bitch, all these terrible things behind my back on the internet, and it really lost me a lot of credit, so I couldn't hold my head up. And he had feared that I would tell someone, but in reality I was so scared to tell anyone that even when I tried to, my words would come out as a mangled little mess, because I just couldn't focus, know how to react. And I was smiling. I was laughing and smiling, but they were so empty and blank, and they had really no meaning behind them, so.
Lately, I've been pretty okay. There are these small little reminders of what happened, but I've been okay. I've been a lot better. I don't know. Before, I told my parents I was always so trapped in how I should do anything, say anything, but now that I have them on my side, I'm just kind of like a lot better off for it. I don't know, happier. No. Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's odd, but I'm okay for now, I think.